5 historical events that would have been most dramatic impact on the development of my culture would be 9/11. It's a significant date today, typically in American society, which I'm part of. Is very important because it first showed that people are capable of doing, like, killing thousands of people and destroying buildings, ruining lives of families, and, like, just everyone over America. And it showed America that we need to be more prepared. Number 2 is slavery. It changed America's culture. At first they thought it was a great idea, and America got free labor, they got all this cool stuff, and but many people, after they, like, fought to abolish slavery, and it eventually was abolished. And African Americans are still thought of as inferior today, which impacts the fact that I'm white, and I know that I'm the majority as a white person, which gives me advantages that other people don't have, and that's a major effect of slavery. Religion is another impact on culture in the United States. We are thought to be a religious nation, and America wants people who have morals to lead the nation as a whole, and religious ways are an impact of how to do that. Although, like, right now in the elections, we're having faith-linked problems such as abortion and gay rights. Most religious people believe that they're both wrong, and this will affect American culture depending on which way the votes are casted. Another thing that has changed America in the 21st century is technology. We have Blu-ray movies, 3D TVs, 72-inch televisions, iPods, and phones, and many other things. Steve Jobs was a part of a historical event by making millions of Apple and Mac products, and his line of technological products have sent people into, like, mile-long lines, which for just like the iPhone 5 or a phone with Siri, and this affects American culture than it was a decade ago. External influences affect certain cultures in different ways. When I was a freshman in high school, I moved to a small town in Alaska named Tok, and I stayed there for 5 years. And I moved from what is known as, like, small town Junction City, Oregon, to even smaller town Tok, and it was a major culture shock, I guess. I went to school with my Alaska natives and worked in the school districts for the villages, actually, and I learned just how to adjust to the culture and climate. So, like, there's 70 below weather, and just some examples of the culture adjustment are the potlatches they have for when people die. They spend a long time preparing and, like, cook a lot of food for the potlatch, and they honor the person that died. And another example would be hunting. Alaskans depend on moose and caribou meat for their main meals throughout the winter, whereas, like, people in Oregon depend on deer or elk meat. And it's harder to get, actually, just, like, meat that everyone has here in Oregon. Like, you don't have McDonald's where we live, so we can't just go out to eat whenever we want. And the final question, I said technology in the 21st century has affected America in several different ways. One example would be using Skype or calling or texting and keeping in touch with someone rather than writing letters. And it may be easier and faster to keep in touch this way. And writing letters are an important way of connecting with someone different than texting or calling. And yeah. And my other example were microwaves. Like, it runs along with the fast food industry, where everyone is looking for a way to make their time more efficient. So going out to eat at fast food restaurants or using microwaves to hurry up the cooking process, or even, like, cook their food for them. Yeah. And media is my last example. Is probably the biggest part of technology that affects America. When you're able to read about events that happen all over the world with just like a couple clicks on the internet or whatever. And this can both be good and bad, such as creating speed for important information for someone all across the world, like if they need to know this. Or it may be bad because like there are videos posted right away on the news of people getting killed and all for like America to see. But we would not know nearly as much as we do now without technology in the world.